In the quiet moments before dawn, a gentle whisper of purpose beckons us to rise above mediocrity and embrace our true potential. Life, in its intricate tapestry, offers us a chance to sculpt our character through deliberate actions and introspection. Drawing from the timeless wisdom of those who have walked this path before us, we find the strength to persist, the resolve to act, and the clarity to discover our unique purpose. Let this journey of self-mastery ignite the fire within, leading you toward a life of profound fulfillment and meaning. If your goal is to develop self-discipline, it would be wise to heed the counsel of Marcus Aurelius. Serving as the Roman emperor from 161 to 180 AD and recognized as the last of the 5 virtuous emperors, he managed to dedicate time during his reign to compose a series of personal reflections now known as the Meditations. Within these writings, the emperor provided numerous essential insights on cultivating self-discipline. Here are 10 of the most significant lessons drawn from Marcus Aurelius's reflections. Lesson number 1, never adopt the victim mentality. Marcus Aurelius urged us to do your job without whining. Excuses such as, "I was born this way," or "my parents set a terrible example," are merely justifications for stagnation. Taking responsibility for your life is crucial. Harboring a "why me" mentality undermines mental toughness. Even if circumstances aren't ideal, success hinges on your willingness to reclaim control and act. Instead of casting blame, be the person who steps in to correct the course. When you see yourself as a victim, you surrender your power and hinder progress. Lesson number 2, reflect honestly on your day. Marcus Aurelius spoke of the virtues of a rational soul: self-awareness, self-examination, and self-determination. One of the most effective ways to bolster your discipline is to critically assess your day, pinpointing both strengths and weaknesses. Engage in an honest, even if tough, review of your actions. Consider what went well, where your discipline was challenged, and what could be improved. Use this reflection to chart a better course for tomorrow, but be sure to extend yourself grace. As Seneca advised, self-compassion is key to progress. Acknowledge your successes along with your shortcomings and be grateful for the good moments. Lesson number 3, rely on yourself. Marcus Aurelius advised, turn your desire to stone, quench your appetites, keep your mind centered on itself. Once you have a solid purpose, the next step is to develop a practical plan of action. Commit not only to your overarching goals, but also to every small action required to achieve them. True self-discipline means taking necessary actions regardless of physical, mental, or emotional hurdles. Everything you desire, every achievement, every state of being, is contingent on your ability to initiate and follow through on these actions. Begin by outlining a clear action plan with a deadline for your goal, supported by many milestones that break the larger objective into manageable segments. This approach ensures that you maintain control and avoid the overwhelm that often leads to procrastination and stagnation, conditions under which self-discipline cannot flourish. Lesson number 4, show up every day. Marcus Aurelius once stated, you must build up your life action by action and be content if each one achieves its goal as far as possible, and no one can keep you from this. Despite having a strong purpose and a detailed plan, most of us falter because we lack consistency. The key is to show up daily and immerse yourself in your work. This daily commitment builds mental endurance, sharpens focus, and gradually makes the arduous process of achieving greatness a habit. Even if you stumble, for instance, missing a workout, remember that one lapse doesn't define you. It is your perseverance and ability to persist that forge a disciplined and resilient character. A single bad day need not spiral into a bad week or year. Each morning presents a fresh start to focus on the life unfolding before you. Lesson number 5, embrace voluntary hardship. Marcus Aurelius taught that we should train ourselves in minor disciplines, progressing gradually to more challenging ones. For example, when dealing with a headache, try to refrain from constant complaining, not by suppressing your pain entirely, but by not letting it consume your entire being. Engaging in voluntary hardship, such as skipping a meal, enduring a cold shower, or even foregoing social media for a few days, conditions you to withstand discomfort. By routinely exposing yourself to small adversities, you prepare yourself for the inevitable hardships of life, learning to thrive even under less than ideal circumstances. Lesson number 6, seek out wise role models. Marcus Aurelius suggested that it is beneficial to associate with people of strong character, whether they are contemporaries or historical figures. Look outward to identify role models who have already achieved what you aspire to. Reflect on who in your life, friends, family, colleagues, has mastered the habits you're trying to develop. Ask them how they cultivated their discipline and incorporated specific actions that led to success. Their experiences can serve as a blueprint for your own journey toward self-mastery. Lesson number 7, apply the dichotomy of control. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Worrying about trivial, uncontrollable matters can devastate your focus. When external events distract you, the best strategy is to differentiate between what you can control and what you cannot, a principle echoed by Epictetus. Remind yourself, if you face a problem, ask, can I do something about it? If the answer is yes, take action. If not, let it be. This mental framework paves the way for inner tranquility and unwavering discipline. Lesson number 8, self-discipline begins with discovering your purpose. Marcus Aurelius remarked, I have to go to work as a human being. What do I have to complain of if I am going to do what I was born for? The things I was brought into this world to do? Or is this what I was created for? To huddle under the blankets and stay warm? He firmly believed that each of us has a unique purpose, our reason for being. Embracing this purpose is what propels you out of bed each morning. Understanding how your tasks align with your larger goals makes it far more likely that you will achieve them. Consider the scenario of having a flat tire. Your objective is straightforward, to change the tire swiftly and continue your journey. Regardless of how fatigued you feel, you undertake the task because a clear purpose fuels your internal drive. If you're unsure what action to take, simply begin. Whether you aspire to write or create art, engage in that practice daily. Self-discipline is ultimately about unearthing compelling reasons to act and committing wholeheartedly to seeing tasks through to the end. Lesson number 9, cultivate delayed gratification. According to Marcus Aurelius, you were not born merely to seek comfort, but to actively engage with life. He observed nature, the diligent work of plants, birds, ants, and bees, and questioned why we aren't running to fulfill our inherent purpose. Delayed gratification means resisting the lure of immediate pleasure in favor of a greater long-term reward. Imagine facing a company party with tempting, unhealthy food while trying to lose weight. Resisting the instant indulgence might be challenging, but the eventual reward, a healthier you, is far more valuable. This capacity to defer immediate rewards is a cornerstone of self-discipline. Lesson number 10, disregard the naysayers. Marcus Aurelius advised, when another blames you or hates you, penetrate inside and see what sort of people they are. When you assert that you have a unique purpose and commit to achieving it, you will naturally attract critics. These naysayers, often driven by fear of change, merely resist progress. Their opinions are not worth sacrificing your peace of mind over. Instead, seek constructive feedback from those you respect. And if someone consistently offers baseless negativity, let their words fade into the background. Protect your energy by ignoring opinions that do nothing to propel you forward. If you found value in this, consider sharing it with someone who could benefit. And don't forget, a simple like goes a long way in spreading Stoic wisdom. For more insights on philosophy, personal growth, and the art of clear thinking, subscribe and turn on notifications. Stay strong, stay mindful, and above all, stay stoic. See you in the next video.